It's Gail Sibley, and I'm here at IAPS, the Pastel convention in Albuquerque, and I'm with Loriann Signori. And I would love, Loriann, for you to talk a little bit about, you have a beautiful painting called Beyond Boundaries, and the first line says, "The gentle art of getting lost." And I'd love you to just talk to that.
Okay. Hi, Gail. I'd love to talk about that. It's one of my favorite topics, in fact. Let me go back then, I guess, before I can explain about the gentle art of getting lost. When analyzing my paintings, I realized that I was in this spiral of habit. And my landscapes were becoming so formulated, if I must say. Sky, land, water, sky, land, water. They sometimes would even take up the same amount of space. And I realized that had to stop. And it was really hard to stop a pattern like that with the landscape. So I returned to the intimate space of a floral, because it changes everything immediately, okay? If I go back again, when I did my MFA, I actually painted only mums for 2 full years, probably 2,000 paintings. And so it was a really good tool, I remembered, so why not go back and just see what happens? And so the couple of things I realized with this gentle art of getting lost was, in order to stop patterns, for one thing, you needed to not have a destination. Okay, you needed to really just get into a place where the dance was only with the painting, and that you stopped intruding your ideas upon the painting, and instead feeding into what it wanted all the time. And so the painting itself, it was funny because when I taught the course at IAPS this year, I showed them a PowerPoint of its metamorphosis of over months, of how it went from this one to this one to this one to this one. And the realization is the only thing we have is change. And so you really have to just go with it and be ready to get lost constantly. So I use turpentine and fixative and everything to dissolve the space so I can bring it back again. And so it's just the gentle art of getting lost. And gradually the painting tells me the way back.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks, Jill.